Hi guys, it's Miss Kim. Day 15. That means only 10 days left till Christmas. Day 15 of All Creation Waits, The Advent Mystery of New Beginnings by the Michigan author Gail Boss with illustrations by David Klein. Now, I told you yesterday that this is the least favorite animal in the book for Miss Kim. I just don't care for them. And here's just an awful story. One time, I was walking in my back room where my washer and dryer is, and there was a pile of laundry on the floor, and I walked past it, and I didn't even pay any attention. And when I walked back by it, I noticed one of these was curled up on the towels. I don't know how it got there, but I was very upset, and I made Will and Ethan tear my entire laundry room apart because, of course, as soon as I saw him, I might have screamed just a little. And then he slithered away and probably back out the hole where he came from. And even though Mr. Jim, my husband, kept saying, "Don't worry, he's not in here anymore. There's nothing for him to eat in here," so he wouldn't stay in here. It really didn't make me feel any better for a long time. But here they are. The common garter snake. Don't even send me messages and tell me how useful they are. I know how useful they are. I still don't like them. Splayed on a rock in September, he can feel summer's punch draining from the sun. Through thin, naked skin, he senses heat evaporating, degree by degree, from the air and from his body's loose S. A week later, I see him glide across the gravel path. Now the sun has become, besides his body's warmer, this garter snake's compass. He lifts his thumb-sized head skyward, seeking direction toward a remembered destination. En route, he'll look for landmarks he noted on last year's trek. This oak stump, that boulder. He'll flick his red forked tongue to collect the scent that female garters ahead of him effuse, assuring him this is the way. He has to arrive before the temperature drops below freezing for longer than a day. If he doesn't, his little self will freeze, stiff as a stick. He glides along his remembered travel lane for a mile, 2 miles, intent on a particular hole in the ground. Without any tools for digging, this garter, like all snakes, is at the mercy of other creatures, or the mercy of the earth itself. To open a door to the warmer underworld. He knows one door, one den that can meet his needs in the difficult season ahead. It's mapped in his mind and in the minds of all the area's garter snakes. Solitary creatures from the moment of birth, in fall they follow their maps and slither in from every direction. Dozens, hundreds, even thousands, massing at their best dens. Ugh. They bask separately above ground on warm days. They slip beneath on cold days. On none of those days do they eat. They're emptying their gut of every particle of food. They must go into their winter confinement clean. Since mid-November, frost has kept them in their underground cell, a chamber deeper than the 4 feet the frost will seep in the months to come. Pools of water and thick, humid air keep their skin supple. With no food in them to rot, they've stopped all digestion. Digestion burns up energy. They've positioned themselves where the chamber stays between 37 and 39 degrees Fahrenheit, a temperature that slows the flow of energy through their body and holds them perfectly poised between life and death. They are conscious only to keep themselves as effortless as possible, to drink only when necessary, to move only if a hard winter's frost forces further descent. The chill at the knife edge of death sparks a chain of changes in a small gland in the garter snake's brain. Beyond this knowing, he is being prepared. Then, when the ground above him warms, he's cued. The season for sparing himself is past. He and the multitude with him swim up through the dark layers of earth and break from the hole, falling into each other. I don't want to read this next part. A writhing ball of snakes mating. Nearly starved, they obey that more primal survival prod before hurrying off alone to hunt, spending all that they've saved, fervent for life to multiply, to abound. Yes, the garter snake. Glad I'm done with that story. Tomorrow, day 16, is a little creature that likes to live out here by Miss Kim. I know most of you have seen him. He can be quite a destructive little fellow, and it's the woodchuck. So we'll see you tomorrow. Miss Kim has to go find something to do to get the thought of snakes out of her head. I'll go listen to some Christmas music. Have a great day. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so does Miss Kim.